Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and the last couple of days have been rather lengthy and busy. So it's nice to be able to just come home from a long day at work, sit down, and finally get some recording done. So, real quick. Alright, back to jazz. So, what is the build of the day? So, you're gonna be surprised by this. I know I am, but I have no idea. I'm just gonna quick look and see what sounds good. Now, Entangling Vines. I keep saying that I want to try to understand a little bit better how this works. So I think that's what we're going to do today. We are going to try out something a little bit more melee focused and see what we can get to work with Entangling Vines. So the real question is, what do we do to go along with that? I'm not necessarily focused on wind, I'm just curious as to how I want to do this. So let's see, go Boomy Charge, the Blazing Lariat, of course. So many things that could work. I think one thing I want to take is the Shotgun Blast approach. So let's go Gust Volley, because that's never a bad choice. Now, something that is a little bit more decidedly melee-focused might not be a bad idea. Like, Hammer could be good. What do we have down here? Needle, no. Ooh, Radiant Knockout. That's not a bad idea. You got in my face, I swipe you with a hammer. Okay, that's pretty high up on my list, but let's see what else could be fun. This is less combo and more, slap them with a big heavy thing. So I don't know if I want to do that. Glacial Cross could be fun. Let's see. I think unless something really stands out to me, I think I'm going with the hammer. And this will end up being a power build with... Oh, pardon me. See, am I really all that interested in trying to diversify my elements? Not necessarily. There we go. Earth, electric, and wind. But if I'm going to do power, is that what I want to do? See, this is the problem. I come up with an idea, and then I keep going, but is it the right idea? Can I do this? Is this right? Does it feel like the best move? No, I'm gonna stick with Bladed Vine. And I had mentioned that I like the idea of power, so we're gonna go Rule. If I can find it. There it is. Now, what do we start with? So, two ideas come to mind. One of them is Roxel's Pendulum for cooldown reduction. One of them is, of course, the Tiara. So, how about... Boots of Frenzy? I kind of feel like I want to subvert expectations and do something completely different. And that is because this run is going to very heavily make use of the Entangling Vines. And I think this is a very good way to get us started. If the whole idea is to try to get the vines to work as much as possible, then we've got to, be able to use them as much as possible. Basically, Entangling Vines is step number 1 in the combo. And step number 2 is just continued beatdowns, so... You know, just whatever works in that situation. Now we just need the retro floor plan to show up, and then we can proceed on with the rest of the video. Which, of course, is going to be the hard part. Now, while we're waiting, I will say that I hope you're all having a fantastic... I don't want to mimic what I say at the end of the video, but I'm hoping you're all having a wonderful day. Mine actually started earlier than I expected. I had my alarm on because I started work in the morning today. And I actually got a phone call from one of our D&D friends, you know, before my alarm was scheduled to go off. And, you know, no shade being thrown at him. He's a good guy. But god damn did that throw off my groove. Like, I just kind of... You know, after we got done talking, I just kind of laid there and said, okay, well, probably not getting much more sleep. I should get the rest of my day started. Yeah, that never happened. I ended up falling back asleep, and when I woke up, I was not late for work, but on the precipice of being late for work. Like, you know how that goes. Of course they put Atlas at spot number 3, why wouldn't they? Okay, it would help if enemies were to die when I hit them. Hey, why didn't... Okay, so either my Arcana was on cooldown, or... Or my Y button just didn't do anything. Christ, I hate it when I have to question whether or not my controller is even working. But yes, I feel like this is going to be a slightly more difficult to run build than usual. You can already see that I'm having some troubles here. And by some, I mean I'm just getting destroyed. Okay, can something happen that's maybe, you know, positive? That would be nice. I didn't spend all day at work to come home and have my games tell me that I'm a piece of shit. Let's be fair. Maybe that's on me. Maybe I kinda am. Or maybe that's just the depression talking. Look at all this stuff that I don't care for. Having to buy a potion on the first floor. I don't want to give up my hammer. And... One shot at expanding my offensive repertoire, and that's what I get? Ugh. But no, I'm not actually that upset. I'm more so kind of poking fun at the idea that I am trying to work with something that is, to be fair, difficult to work with. Like, I decided I would try something relatively difficult, and lo and behold, it's difficult. Oh my goodness, imagine that. Don't even know if that's gonna help, but alright. Do I want this? I think I do. Would have been better if it was Storm Entourage, but I'm definitely not complaining. Oh, hello. That's Nox over there. Got anything good for me? Not really? Oh, well, that's a shame. We'll just move on. There is also the minor point of I haven't actually practiced this game in a few days, so... So right now, it's all just kind of coming back to me. There we go. That's kind of what I'm aiming for, is to be able to do that more often. I must also admit, it's very satisfying to be able to just beat dudes over the head with a big hammer. Like, there's always something about that that's incredibly satisfying. You know what's not incredibly satisfying? Walking into a dead end. That is not incredibly satisfying. That is very much the opposite. Ow. Okay, I'm just lost. Just every... Okay, so I can upgrade Vortex Veil. Cool. Why am I not being allowed to upgrade my hammer? Answer me that, Iris. Answer me that! Stay fashionable. And... oh. Alright, starting to get the hang of this. I did mention in my Dash Arcana tier list that Entangling Vines seems to have a lot of uses for combo builds, but it does leave a certain bit of defensive play off the table, so I'm having to play a smarter offense. And again, if you remember what I said in my tier list video, your dash is typically one of your better offensive forces, so this is a little difficult for me to work with. Ugh. that having been said, I am doing my best. I think one of our better tools will end up being Spark Array. Just as a setup for a 1-2 punch. Ooh, Jade's Chakra Locket. Alright, that's a really good find. And because we're playing kind of a dangerous build, the Sinister Ledger is kind of garbage. We'll just say it as it is. It's kind of garbage. One, two, three. Beautiful. And Explosive Charge. That's interesting. I don't really know if I'm going to use it, but as you all know, this is a Arcana that I have a bit of a soft spot for. I do like Explosive Charge. And honestly, considering that both the Twins and Atlas are going to resist my hammer, maybe Explosive Charge is the better choice? I don't know, I'll try it and see how I like it, but I mean, you know, I like my hammer too. I also like Vortex Veil. It is one of those things where alright, I do think that the hammer is the better choice. Mostly because it just provides that extra bit of knockback and stun that I really need to make this build work. But again, I reiterate, I am working with a kind of difficult build here, so I'm kind of piecing together disparate facts and ideas as I'm putting them together. Like, even if I do end up failing this run, I feel like I will have gained some information regardless. Yes, this is a build very heavily based around your dash, because you're... And I've already explained this once, but consider this just me being nervous, because that tends to be when I repeat myself a lot. The whole idea is to grab enemies with the Entangling Vines, and then just use whatever tools you have to pummel the crap out of them. And yes, that does mean that I'm trying to work with a melee build. Oh, Iris. You're not Iris, you're Dr. Salt. Well, maybe that's why you gave me a crappy relic, I'm sorry. You can forgive me, can't you, Doctor? Okay, why am I getting so many things that aren't, what I'm working with? I want my hammer upgraded. I want my spark array upgraded. This doesn't do the job. But do I want fadeaway rhythm? I'm gonna say no, because after I leave this stage and I have Atlas to deal with. Anything useful here? Pathfinder's knapsack. Yep, that's useful. But I would really like something that boosts my offense. Anything? Anything at all? Oh, at least the music is nice. Again, long day at work, so right now I'm feeling the vibes. I'm gonna say no. Alright, we're looking good right now. We'll be looking even better if we can actually get something upgraded. Oh, hello. Hey, it's not a huge improvement, but it is an improvement nonetheless. We will make that work. I like how he just kind of stood there and just let me walk up to him with a hammer in hand. Just the whole time going, I sense danger! Owie, owie. Oh god, these stupid rooms with the spikes in the corner. Okay, well there's the spike array upgrade, but still no hammer. Why is there no hammer? Did the hammer hurt you when it was when it was a child? When you were a child? Okay, Dark Sage, now I need to know what a child hammer looks like. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna answer that question. Like I figured, difficult run to work with. I still believe in the potential of Entangling Vines. I'm just also thinking that it might be good to have something that hits all around. Oh, you mean like Vortex Veil? You know what, Logic? Shut up. Okay, well, we definitely want this. take the healing potion, because we're kind of getting kicked around. Oops. I kind of screwed up. Well, I will say, this seems to be working well on bosses. Now if I could just get it to work well on mooks. Now, once again, I will be fair to the point and say, yeah, it would probably work better against mooks if there weren't so many of them. Six. Alright, well, I was almost able to get them down in less than 2 cycles. Oh well. Better luck next time! Sticking with what I have because it's got a nice range of control. Okay, that wasn't necessary. I didn't need to use Spark Array there. Oh my goodness. Nice, that actually worked out exactly as planned. Oh my god, a hammer upgrade. God, it's been so long, I didn't think it was going to happen. Alright, so that means I need to determine whether I think it's going to be Doctor. No, it's not. I'll just take that. More than likely, it's going to be Cremire the Collector. I wish I could scroll the screen down a little bit more. Ah, damn it. Alright, well, that could have worked out better. Hey, perfect time to get my signature charge at a fucking dead end. Thanks a lot, game. Ow. Son of a... Everything's a dead end. No more dead ends. I say that, and I know in my heart of hearts that this is also going to be a dead end. Okay. 4 Earth Mages. Not fun. And 4 Earth Zoners. I would like to not now. Oh, this stage. This damn stage. Okay, well, this will increase the damage of my signature at the very least. Red portal? Okay, it's probably back here. Oh, it's actually closer to... You know what? Not a word of this to anyone. Boy, did I call it or what? Alright, give me that. Alright, on to the next floor, where hopefully I don't get pounded into dust by Earth Knights. I don't like that the Lancer's spells have basically no casting time. Wow, they really wanted me to have that Song of Fire and Ice. But if they really wanted me to do that, they would have given me this first. And then I would have looked at it and said, this doesn't help me at all. What are you doing? To which I'm sure they would have responded, guessing. I guess you could use this. Alright, that was very much the opposite of what I wanted to have happen. No thanks. You know, what's funny is that I was actually thinking that I was going to have a somewhat simpler run today after I got done with work. I could start telling you guys all about the latest adventures of my most recent character, but no, I had to choose a difficult run, so now I have to focus a little harder. Granted, that aspect is fun, but the idea that I could have had D&D tales to share with you guys, and then I chose a more difficult run for myself, that's the part that feels, you know, not so great. But hopefully my next run will be a little bit simpler / easier to comprehend, and I'll be able to share tales of Dungeons & Dragons glory and interest with you guys. As is, I just have to try not to die. I wonder if I could have gotten more out of this run if I had chosen the tempo robe. That way I could use Entangling Vines more often. Have enemies set up to get beat in the face more often with a giant hammer. Ow. You know, like that, except for it would have been... Oh my goodness, am I just sucking all the balls right now? Wow, I almost never get hit by that, by his mace. This time I got hit by it twice. If I'm looking at this pragmatically, how often do I fight Atlas Face? Like, third stage. Like, I try to avoid that as much as possible. I'm probably just not used to it. Ew, could you stop firing arrows at me? Oh, perfect. Exactly where I wanted that to go. Alright. So, somehow I made it through this run. Only one challenge left. And yes, I could do Phase 3, but not with this build. I don't think I would make it very far with this build. Because Super Saiyan Sura does not fuck around. Hey. Oh, lame. Oh my goodness, lame. Thanks, Sleepy Thunderstone. You timed that perfectly just to throw off my entire groove. There we go. Alright, that wasn't so bad. I still maintain that Entangling Vines has potential. It just needs to be unlocked. So maybe if I use it, and then hit Vortex Veil. Oh no, it would be better to hit Vortex Veil first, and then use it. Well, anyway, that was just me experimenting. Maybe if you guys are interested in trying out Entangling Vines, you can come up with your own ideas. Then feel free to send them my way, because I'm still looking to find ways to make this one work. There's a good melee combo build in here somewhere, and I'm trying to unlock it. But anyway, that's all I've got for you today, so thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate your continued interest and support. I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night wherever you may happen to be, and I will catch you in the next one. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and you take care, everybody.